There are only a handful of assault rifles available in Battlefield 5. Most are fairly easy to control and offer a consistent experience across a wide range of engagement distances. However, neither of these statements are true about today's weapon, the Winchester M1907SF. Welcome to the Armory. What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Shadox, and today on the Armory we are taking an in-depth look into the Winchester M1907SF assault rifle. We will go over the weapon's strengths, its weaknesses, and best setup for the weapon. As always, feel free to leave any questions in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. Starting out with an overview of the weapon, the 1907 is the second assault rifle available to the assault class. Unlocked at assault rank 8, the rifle features a powerful 770 rounds per minute rate of fire with a magazine size of 21 rounds. Like most other automatic weapons in the game, it deals a maximum damage of 25.1 and a minimum of 17, making it between a 4 and 6 bullet to kill. Its muzzle velocity is a pedestrian 570 meters per second, and this gives it a max range of just over 800 meters. The reload times for the 1907 are 3.8 seconds when the weapon is dry, and a tactical reload of 3.1 seconds. These stats make the 1907 the best automatic available to the assault class and possibly in the game. It has extremely strong damage output up close, as well as being able to reliably down targets out to a reasonable distance. The high horizontal and vertical recoil can put some players off of this weapon, but those who take the time to learn how to use the Winchester can absolutely dominate with it. Taking a look at the TTK chart, we can see that it boasts an impressive 233 milliseconds time to kill minimum, and at 50 meters it reaches just over 400 milliseconds. This is by far the fastest killing weapon available to the assault class. But as always, this chart assumes a 100% hit rate, and as we will see in just a moment, landing all of your shots can prove difficult. First, let's take a look at the specializations available to the M1907SF. Slings and swivels for a 15% faster weapon switch and shoot time from sprint. Quick aim for a 33% reduction in time to ADS. Enhanced grips for a large decrease to hipfire spread. Recoil buffer for a 19% reduction to vertical recoil. Polished action for a reduced hipfire spread increase per shot. Custom stock for a reduced spread while aiming and moving. Bayonet if you really want to waste a specialization slot. And lightened stock for 60% faster movement speed while aiming. Now, in order to get the most out of this weapon, you will want to increase the weapon's strengths rather than try and mitigate the weapon's weaknesses. Because of this, the optimal specialization path is quick aim, enhanced grips, polished action, and lightened stock. This will greatly increase your killing potential and hit chance in close quarters by allowing you to rely on the weapon's fairly strong hipfire abilities. The quick aim and lightened stock will also greatly help the weapon when engaging targets past 10 meters, as the quick aim spec will reduce the 200 milliseconds ADS animation to only 133 milliseconds, which can be the difference between life and death. Lightened stock will also help you remain mobile while acquiring and tracking targets, increasing your survival chance. However, this weapon does have extremely high vertical and horizontal recoil, and controlling the 1907 is not an easy task. Because of this, some of you may find that the recoil buffer may be more beneficial of a path to take in the specialization tree. Well, that's what I would say, but I'm actually not entirely sure that the specialization is working as intended for this weapon. Take a look at these recoil patterns. The first group is with the hipfire specializations chosen. There is no decrease to vertical recoil. Now if we take a look at the recoil pattern with recoil buffer equipped, if there is a difference, it's definitely not the 19% reduction that it should be. The 1907 recently had its specializations completely changed up, and this may be an unintended side effect. I will reach out to some of the developers and try and get this confirmed, and will update you in the comments when I get an answer. But regardless, the best path for this weapon remains quick aim, enhanced grips, polished action, and lightened stock. So how does this weapon play? When you are using the 1907, you want to be as aggressive as possible. If you can get up close and personal, you can go toe-to-toe with most SMGs. Hipfire anything within 10 meters and ADS beyond that. I personally found that 2 to 3 round bursts made this weapon extremely easy to control and hit once I got past about 25 meters or so. Since the vertical recoil on this weapon is so high, you may find yourself accidentally landing headshots fairly often, even when you start out aiming center mass. This will really help you finish off your targets quicker and switch focus to the next enemy. Obviously, this weapon handles poorly at long ranges, as your only reliable way to hit targets at extreme distances is by tap firing, and at that point you would be better off repositioning closer to the target. Another thing to be mindful of is the reload. Since the 1907 boasts such an impressive rate of fire, you will deplete your 21 round magazine fairly quickly and then caught in a lengthy reload. Choosing a powerful sidearm like the Mark 6 revolver can help supplement your longer firefights, but always try and reload before the weapon runs completely dry, as then you'll save nearly 3/4 of a second by doing so. Make sure your assault class also has the light infantry combat role equipped, as this will make looting bodies extremely useful, with each kill giving you nearly a full magazine's worth of ammunition. But be careful, if you don't mind your ammo, you will exhaust your reserves before you know it. Overall, the 1907 SF is a challenging but rewarding weapon to use. It offers the best in-class time to kill and is still viable in most areas. Use the hipfire to your advantage, but you will need to ADS on targets past 10 meters. Bursting is your friend, and of course, watch your ammo count. This is my personal go-to weapon for the assault class, and I find it extremely fun to use. My name is Shadox, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.